Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let me see if I can see the chat as well. Hi there, everybody. I am trying something out today. Let's see. Everything is set up, actually. It'd be wonderful. Now, I'm probably not going to be on camera, but I did go ahead and purchase. Let me see if I can see the chat. Private chat. That's not what I want. I want comments. Wonderful. Let's see what we've got here. I have set up a... Wonderful. That's great. Okay, let's see here. I know this sounds horrible. You guys are just coming in and I'm like all over the place showing nothingness. But don't worry, boys. Don't worry, girls. Everybody listening. I am trying to get more active on here, actually. So let me just double check that I am actually live. It looks like I am. Let me pause this sound over here. Hang on, guys. Let's see here. All right. Because I want to start getting online and doing more token talks. I miss you guys. It's been a long ass time. Okay, let me turn this volume off. It's going to echo, and I don't want that. Hang on. Looks like the stream's shitty, though. Let's see if it's going to pop up. If you're just joining, please say hello in the chat. I love seeing all of my awesome viewers. It's been a hot minute. All right, let's see here. You're just joining, do say hello. So I have a phone call coming in. I'm not going to answer that, but I have been quite busy behind the scenes, working on a lot of insane things behind the scenes, and that's not going to change, the behind the scenes part, but at least stopping in and saying hello to you guys. I want to start doing this more of like a podcast in a sense, but it will probably be bringing you guys over to two different new places. My Rachel Raw Truth channel, I'm going to be taking some of my Miss Chronic Chronicles videos and sharing them on my Rachel Raw Truth channel and actually do like reaction style videos, which I'm pretty excited about because this is what it is all made to be. I've been on YouTube for a very long time. Let me know if you guys can hear me too. It looks like everything's good. But I've been on YouTube a very, very long time. And, you know, you go up and down, how you feel with making content. And, you know, I guess you could say in some ways, it's an ebb and flow. You have to grow from the whole process. And if you hear any noise in the background, I am rolling up. So please join me. If you got them, grab them. I'm not going to be online very long. Hi! Yes, lady, I did it. Are you proud of me? I fucking am. It took like 10 times and 5 different fucking password changes. But yes, I have, you know, I have plenty of time to do StreamYard here and there. I'm doing dishes and things like that and sharing things with you guys. But I have been thinking it's absolutely time for me to go onto my YouTube right here, this lovely place, and start putting content on Rachel Raw Truth's channel. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, please, in Hatter House, I love you, girl. I love you. That's like my cousin on YouTube here. I'm telling you. But, and I'm going to keep encouraging you because you fucking are the bomb. But yes, we're not a channel here where you guys can like assume I'm going to be damn etiquette. No. But on the Rachel Raw Truth channel, it isn't going to be as focused on cannabis, more so analogies of like what is going on. I mean, Louisiana is medicinal. Louisiana is medicinal. This is the whole point of me making this channel over 10 years ago, is that if there were ever actual law changes that went as far even as Utah, I know there are some videos that I definitely said that ultimately there's a voice out there, as long as I have been, speaking for the people who didn't have access. And now that things are changing in the world, I want to reflect. Even politically, we have seen such a change from 2010 to 2022. So, thus being said, I've had interesting experiences on YouTube. I've dealt with the Krama, true crime, Watts Island. I've met some amazing people. I have wonderful friends on YouTube, and there is long term positivity that I have gained as a YouTuber. And I want to share that with you guys. I want to tell you guys the ups and downs. So yes, I will continue to share a bit about my activism here on Miss Chronic Chronicles, along with my music, because I am going to start promoting and doing music videos. I have never in my entire history of making music actually taken the time, which doesn't make sense to me, but never taken the time to produce an actual video for some of my music. So I have been thinking about that for about 2 solid years. I'm licking up my joint. I hope you're joining me. If you're smoking, token, drinking coffee, whatever you're doing, this is a Token Talk, episode 1. And if you don't know, I do run a podcast. It's called The Mary and Joe Show, where we celebrate our Mary and we celebrate our Joe. And I have to thank my YouTube community for giving me that awesome idea over 10 years ago, as they always saw me smoking and drinking coffee. So, you guys out there who are listening, who may know me from another community or a random post you've seen on the interwebs, well, hello. How are you doing? I am, you could say, matured a bit in the last 6 years of being a parent, because that's pretty much where my content kind of fell off. For a lot of you guys out there who have seen me, it's a clusterfuck of my life. Well, that's Miss Chronic Chronicles. So Rachel Raw Truth is a more of a self-reflection. And I also want to do commentary videos that aren't exclusively cannabis. So if you are over the age of maturity and can listen to a content creator like myself, well, please say hello, subscribe, check out all the awesome videos I have put out over the years. I think what I'm going to plan to do is take some of my old content, the most popular ones, and then my favorites. The most popular ones, because I want to figure out why they're so freaking popular. I have some that are 3,000 views, and I still get comments weekly on some of these videos, which is interesting to me, because that means that you guys who are listening and watching have been the ones who have decided they like what I make and have kind of pushed me in the direction of, I don't know, broadening my horizons. So we are going to talk about some personal things still here on Miss Chronic Chronicles, but it's not going to be focused like it used to be, because I feel like my job is done here when it comes to speaking on making Louisiana and all the other states that I saw were desperately in need of access. Even Alabama is getting access soon. That's incredible. Now, the last state that's just stupid, and we'll put it that way, is Texas. But that's coming, and I'll be here to see it. So I feel like it's a positive way to educate others who may obviously have just seen their state, you know, potentially their county, parish, wherever you live, could see how the process of integration of safe access does exist. Now, in Louisiana, they are doing like Southern California did. They're going to do a poll. Hold on, guys. Hang on. We got a rude dog. Rude dog. Hang on. I'm going to learn this StreamYard a little better, but bear with the first episode. But yeah, Louisiana is actually going to do like a it's kind of like a drawing, a poll. Like they put so many different collectives that want to be collectives because medicinal are collectives, recreationals are legal. So Colorado and other states that are legal, we have as long as you're 21 and older, you can come in the door. I have a very good podcast I recorded with a bud tender that went over most of the laws, and I will probably be integrating that in some way on this channel very soon too, because the information hasn't changed, and it was a perspective since the pandemic, which the pandemic has changed the industry and made it more of a necessity, I think, for legalization, because people can't trust your dealers if he's sick and things like that, if they're concerned about, the virus, but the plague. But I also do think it comes down to money. And what are the businesses that have stayed open since these last 2 years? Alcohol and cannabis, 100%, along with the emergency room. So, if we're really looking at the perspective of what has happened over the last 10 years that I have personally been on YouTube, there's a good time and space to now take a step back, reflect. So I am going to offer a gift to you awesome people out here that, I am going to do my best to stay consistent as I'm making myself accountable by purchasing a StreamYard account. But I've thought about it for about 6 months. So I don't feel like this is too going ahead of myself. It's more so necessary. And we're at that place. We're just, so I guess you could say the process of understanding where I need to take this channel next has taken a little time, but the pandemic has maybe taught me the most. I feel like being sick for an entire year with strep, even though that wasn't like my biggest hinder in life, it was the most time of my life that I felt horrific and couldn't shake off the horrificness. So having now, I guess you could say, almost a year, it'll be in, I think, April, so a few months from now, that I have had my tonsils removed and things have changed, and I've gained so much weight. It's crazy to me, but and here I am still having gastroparesis and other issues, but having the, how do we put it? Having stress take over my body and food not being the hardest part anymore it's not even eating, it's just stress. So my creativity felt like it had been like suffocated through all of this time, and depression set in, so much so that I feel like it was worse or as bad as dealing with Katrina. Hurricane Katrina made me feel like I had zero control and I didn't know what was going to happen next. Well, that's how the pandemic's personally made me feel. So being that it's been so long, I lost a few family members, not through the pandemic situation, but just through old age and all the other things, and had great relationships that broke up. So it has put a new face on my entire life. And I feel like to come here and to kind of take a good accountability of where the hell I've been for the last 2 years specifically, but more 6, that I have taken the most time to focus on my child, which I don't regret. I feel like that's proper parenting in my view. So, I used to feel like I had to come on to YouTube and show my freaking face because that's what I was known for doing, a vlog like this. But you know what? We're even going to have guests on here who can share their, situations. So I'm not ashamed to say that there is new things happening. And because I'm paying for the freaking account, I must as well use it. So if you're watching and you're brand new to my channel, please say hello in the chat. This is a no drama channel, so please don't bring any of your baggage here and drop it in the middle of my floor. It's not good. Have a blunt, hang out with me, share your circumstances if you feel pulled to do so. But, self-reflection is quite important. So that's kind of what we're going to have here. I'm going to try to get on daily, which is hard to say out loud, but I'm going to try to get on daily. Yeah, girl, do it. Are you kidding me? Hey, we can get online and talk about all the things if you ever want to be a guest. You don't need to show your face. We can be in robes. Hugh Heffernan it. But yes, I think that there's nothing wrong with growing from reflecting. What's wrong is delaying that growth by believing you have some moment in time that things will get better. It just doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. So as a creator, to get in my zone, I can't do the same things. I have to keep myself thin all over the place. That's how I am. I'm not ashamed of it. I like my insanity. It works really well for me. But others, I just have stopped trying to convince them a long time ago that they were worth my time or I was worth their time, because that's just not worth it. That's fake. So as a content creator, I've literally come to the point, and if you're listening and you're from this area of my life, I've literally say it in my dating profiles that I'm a public person and you better fucking want to be with me for that and with me, and not just a tailcoat follower. It's not attractive. So I've had a lot of wake up calls over the last few years, and I haven't shared it with you guys. I have been in very beautiful moments in my life that I haven't shared with you guys. As a parent, I feel a lot of things should be private, especially my child. There's only one place in the universe that I share my kid here and there, and that's my Rachel Raw Truth Instagram. And the reason I do that is because I want you guys to have a perspective of who I am as a parent. But my Facebook, I don't share my son on my Facebook unless you are a personal friend. And so it is a little sad for me that YouTube used to be a safe space for parents like myself and Canna moms like us. But it's not that way anymore. It's a very dangerous space if you have an opinion and you share it. You know, alt accounts are a very real thing I won't do. So I've just over the years thought that I was going to, have to grow a thick skin for trolls. And the funny part is I actually have more real life trolls than I have anything else. So it's I have never in these last 10 years of being on YouTube been jaded and thought everybody's who they say they are. No. No. You guys out there in the ethers just proved it. Nobody's not, you know what I mean? Unless they are really transparent. So because I'm such a YouTuber and have been out here sharing that I thought I was going to die, the facts are, let me tell you guys a story. My child, which everybody knows his name on here, his name's Timothy. And my child recently, and I haven't shared this on my Facebook or anywhere else, but here it comes. I did share it on a live stream with a true crime channel, Talk with Terry. She's actually pretty great. Go check her out. I will link her below after the end of the live stream. But I did admit that, there was a period of time that I was really sad and I was, going in and out in depression and things like that. And it was just a live stream I happened to come on to. Well, the few days prior to that, I had the most enlightening moment with my child, because my son, in so many words, asked me, if he could see some pictures of himself or some videos as a child. And I was like, yeah. And, as a baby, he's 6 now. And, well, I thought, well, it's probably time. He's 6. I should show him some of the videos of mommy when she was pregnant on this channel. So I pull it up and I'm very, very specific on which videos I share. I'm not doing the ones that I'm sad and crying or any of that. I'm doing the ones where he's kicking in my belly and things like that. Well, and that's magical for me, because in my perspective, when I made those videos, I was speaking to my child thinking I wasn't going to be here for him. So, here we are 6 years later. I'm a parent. I'm very public, but I'm very selective of what I post these days, because my time is my son's time taking away. If he's not with me, then I make content. That's kind of how I work. If he's in school, that's when I do things. But My son wanted to take some time. He was in bed snuggling. We were watching movies together. And so he randomly asked me, Mom, I want to see baby pictures of myself. I said, I have movies. You want to see some videos? So I start showing him it all. And of course, he's like, Mom, that's like an alien. He's kicking me. And that's what I thought when I was pregnant with him, and he's asking me about how I picked his name and, those things. So I'm showing him videos that have reference to some of it. Well, at one point, he hears me discuss, which I knew that at 6, he's mature enough to hear this. But I knew that I had spoke directly to him in those videos so that he would one day see them if necessary. And he watched the video and started to cry. And what had happened was, I had said in the video, I sure hope he gets to know his mommy, because I do love you so much and I may never get to know you. And I had said that, and Tim said, wait a second. I paused the video and he says, wait a second, Mommy, you weren't supposed to be here? You were really sick? Wait, who was going to be my mommy? Wait a second. He was so immersed by it. And he cried. I mean, he was like, put his hands on my shoulder and was like, Mom, what? Like realizing how important he is and realizing he's YouTube famous. He already thinks he's Ryan's World, but I don't post his stuff. But anyway, so he's understanding in that moment, that very deep moment, that me being here with him is not normal to what I thought initially was going to happen for my little boy's life. I had 2 separate friends that were devoted to be his guardian if potentially I had passed. So they were godparents and legally set up to be so. One couple and another friend I've known for over 17 years. So with that being said, my son knows that local person, the 17 years, as his Aunt Kiri. And his Aunt Kiri, I explained to him, was supposed to take him if I had passed away. And he said, if I had not ever set that up, would he have been adopted? And I said, yes. And that was pretty powerful because my son at this age, at 6, does not really give 2 shits about having a father active or not in his life. He's way more enthralled with the fact that he exists and that I wished upon a star for him and that I love him and show it, and that he is my rainbow baby, but I never thought I was going to be a mom. I mean, it's all here on YouTube. So when my son realized that, it has changed even my perspective of how important these videos are, because they are lessons from my son. They are perspectives he can grasp later. And so, yes, they are public, but they're also very privately saved from my son. And, that has been the joy of the hard work, dedication, and pain I have shared here publicly. I have nothing to hide, and that's the facts. So as my Miss Chronic Chronicles continue, there may be a period in the future that my son will be shown, but to let you guys know and to leave with that thought that my son is loved, appreciates that I am so public, and thanked me for recording all of that. And it made me cry like you don't know. He literally was crying, it coming out of his eyes, saying, thank you, Mommy. Thank you, thank you, thank you for recording that. I have something I can look at and know you, Mommy. I couldn't believe it. He's so mature. So, when you have a second lease on life, and then when you're going through your own understanding of being a parent, which again, I had lost a baby in 2011 and didn't know I was even pregnant when it happened. So my son, when I got pregnant, I knew he was a boy. I knew what he was going to look like. I had literal premonitions of him. So it was so surreal. So I have a lot of compassion for others in the community who have lost children or understand that you want to leave an impact on your child, and your presence isn't just a parent's title. It's a whole kind of lifestyle and job. And especially being a YouTuber, I'm very, very, very careful what I share, because people who don't understand can take things out of context. So we are a household that is very tech savvy, but my child doesn't even get a tablet on until the weekend, and he has art and music to keep him entertained. I am a very active mother who tries to make his life wholesome instead of just entertained and so I might share some of my parenting things on here, but more so, this is probably the ever, evolving channel, but not focused on parenting, not focused on too much on my chronic illness. A lot of what I'm dealing with these days have been not much you can do for it. My gastroparesis has advanced pretty badly. It's just a struggle to really have nutrition. I gain weight, like I said, but when it comes to cannabis, it's the only reason I have been able to keep going and kept a good attitude. I feel like my PTSD, like I said on the beginning of this video, was pretty much what has hindered me to make content for now the last 2 straight years. But I will, start to share a lot. And I do encourage you guys to go follow me free on my OnlyFans and not for what you think. It's very funny when you put it in the description, but they still don't understand. But yes, follow me on my OnlyFans because I will be posting some of the old content there. And that's basically a merge of Miss Chronic Chronicles and Rachel Raw Truth. So go follow there. I don't think I'll ever be charging. Maybe for some of the content pay-per-view, if it's like a video I don't want people to see. I've never set up a Patreon and actually utilized it, so I'm not going to. But if you want to be a member in like a YouTube situation, thank you very much, Father Time. There's still things that my son is going to have to understand over time. But you know what? When you have a mom that literally praises that she's alive every day, I think that's pretty good to instill in the little boy. I mean, I had a video that was really literally, it's on my channel. You can go look. It was when he was right before I went in to be induced. And they told me they did not think I was going to make it. And I was induced 10 days early. My son, it's a miracle he doesn't have any problems. He's so advanced. He's so compassionate. He's so artistic. All those things. So, as a parent, I'm like, I did not do anything wrong at this point by being a YouTuber and making it private, separate from his reality. When he had the right questions, I had the right videos. I don't know how else to put that. And then, like I said, I'm somebody that supports a lot of people in the YouTube community, from the cannabis community, from the chronic illness community, from the trauma to drama to all of the true crime, Chris Watts Islands. It's odd because it's like, I don't need that shit in my life, but I care about some of the people who do broadcast. I do care about some of the people who care about real crime and are passionate about it. But it's hard for me because I come from the early days of YouTube where you're supposed to shout out people's channels. But nowadays, that's dangerous spaces. This kind of sucks. That makes me sad. So like those kind of things, I don't know how I'm going to step my toe in it, but it won't be on this channel. It most likely will be on my Rachel Raw Truth, where if you want to hear honest situations that I went through here on YouTube and why I was off for like 3 years at one point, I found myself down a very dark social media alley and there were bullies and I had to run and I had a knife. I shanked them. I ran away. I know. That's a funny analogy, but it's true. I seriously appreciate that comment, though. You're so awesome, Father Time. And, it's just one of those things, guys. As a person, which sucks. This just sucks. On OnlyFans, you cannot put cannabis content. They will take your channel down. You're just not, it's not worth it. So I am not able to talk about cannabis there, but I do have a weed tube, but I don't like using it. But because I have StreamYard now, I might be able to post more there. So I will keep you guys informed if I do continue to do that kind of stuff. I mean, we never know with YouTube if they're going to change the policy day by day. So, yeah, I mean, the more that that's right, path to be guarded on the, thank you. I appreciate your intelligence right there, sir. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, like, the only thing, like I said, I don't know if, you just popped in, but I don't know if you heard me say earlier. I mean, I'm at a point in my life that transparency is pretty important to me, especially when it comes to romantic situations. So I have, for the last, let's say, 3 years, dabbled in and out of meeting people and telling them my situations. Because in my life, you almost need a whole printed out, nice hardback binder with my situations on it. And say, here's my manual, read about me, and you come back to me. If you want to chat, then we'll do that. Want coffee? I cook great. You can go check out my Instagram. That kind of stuff. But no, now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, I almost don't think I'll ever go on another dating site. I'll only use maybe Facebook dating, and because you know people and you can like vet the shit out of them. And yeah, they're going to know my link tree from the jump, because it's just too much work to be with someone who's like, oh, well, first off, they all have to be cannabis friendly. I've learned that one big time. Boy, wake up call. Slap you in the face, like wet noodle style. And they have to actually have like a creative mind and be like, we should do this. That's nice. But that doesn't, that doesn't always get the right. So it's like photographers, eccentric people, Yeah. But as a creator, I've decided for the last few years now that, relationships are such the bottom barrel of what I give a fuck about. And excuse my French, but it's a fact. My creativity matters way more than dating, and having relationships now in my life, they have to be so wholesome and rewarding. Oh, you're the bomb, Father Time. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I really, really do. You know what it is? I don't feel like I have the capacity to come on here when I'm depressed or low and bring you guys anything. Like, that's it. So when I've had these ups and downs, I'm like, how do you record a video you don't want to see yourself? But, I mean, I could say that my podcasting, I had somebody hack my podcast last year. That was awesome. It took fucking weeks to get that back. And now I have it and haven't been using it. What the hell's going on? I don't know. I have so much equipment now. 4K, 48 megapixels, iPhone 12 Pros. I have it all. I have the MacBook Pro. I have it. There's no more excuses. So I have now been very focused on, keeping an ebb and flow with the mom thing as priority, the activism thing secondary, in all the other things third and fourth and so on. And then at the last bottom, dating. It's just exhausting. Like, ugh. And I don't think I'll ever be monetizing either of those channels. Just so you guys know, I don't want any of those, what is it, super chats? I don't even want to deal with that. Not interested. But somebody did suggest on my Facebook, which was such good advice, because my son is a little boy, why not put like a gift registry and have, Amazon wish list for you guys. And I'll just put things we need as a household, or we need things like that. If that's how you want to support the channel, fine. But I am in no way interested in making bucks off activism or sharing things. Now, my music, I'll probably be releasing things over time, but this has never been about monetary gain. I want to make that really clear. So I really hope you guys respect that I continue to make content here, and don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Don't get it. And swag, shit, unless you've got major fucking talent and you want to reach out and be like, let's make a logo. Let's do that. I am not interested otherwise. On my Mary and Joe show, I have paid for my branding and I love it. And I will very soon be doing more on that too, because there is a YouTube channel for that too. So let me see if I can actually drop in. I don't know if I can do that. Will it link in the chat? Let's try it. I'm going to try right now to link my link tree, just so you guys could at least see it. We're trying new things here, people. We're trying new things. And I have what is this damn thing? A blue snowball microphone. I love it, but I don't know if it's any good here. Only ever used it on my MacBook. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Is that it? I believe it is. And I did recently do oh, there we go. Hold on a second, guys. I recently did a promo video for a local brand. I'm going to drop this in the chat. Hopefully it works. We'll see. Paste. Where are you? There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Let me know if you guys can click that. If you can, that'd be great. Oh, it looks clickable. Open in a new tab. Hoo-hoo, that's awesome. Okay. Fan-freaking-tastic. Wonderful. Okay, so like I said, if it's in reference to something, I'll probably send you guys straight there. But hold on a second. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to cough in your ear. That sucks. So yeah, I will be, like I said, kind of making my rounds when it comes to all the content that I'm doing. I actually spent a little time this morning speaking to StreamYard and asking them if I could multi-stream different platforms, and they gave me all the answers I needed. So this is a really good step in the right direction for me to actually now do what my visions are. So, I had a friend recently suggest that I do like a call-in too, and you guys could, ask questions about how to do certain stuff, whatever. We'll get to that when we get to that. But, yeah, I mean, it's been a whirlwind of finding my footing. That's what I'll say. I am expecting a friend to visit me very soon, so I'm going to probably have to go in a little bit, but I think I'm going to roll up one more. And let me see how long we've been on today. Look at that, 37 minutes. Not bad, not bad. And I want to know if this plays. Let's try this. Okay, guys, I got some extras to show you. Let me play this real quick. I don't know how to do it, though. We're going to figure it out. Settings, comments. Is that it? Slides. No, not what I want to share. Extra camera, video file. Is that it? Oh, this is interesting. Where did it go? Hold on, guys. Settings. Here's. Oh, I found it. Okay. So I want your guys' opinion. Should we do the first intro I'm going to show you in a second, or should I do the second intro when I am starting my broadcasts in the future? You guys help me decide. So here it is. Here we go. Oops. Shit. I'm so sorry. You probably couldn't hear that. Okay. So this is what I was just saying. I apologize. I muted you. So there are 2 intro videos that I would like you guys to let me know in the chat. Which one do you like better? This is the first one I'm going to show you, and then let you know the second one. The second one Now, this first one I have to edit the end because it says to go to my Rachel Raw Truth, which I do encourage you guys to do. But as you will see, it's an old video, but I love it. And so for intro purposes, let me know if you like this one or the second one. And if you're watching this on the playback, please put it in the comments below which one you like more. So here we go. Okay. What did you think about that one? All right. And then here's the next one. Oh, did it work? There we go. Okay, boys, girls listening, everybody. What'd you think? What'd you think? Which one is your personal favorite? I would love to hear in the chat. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you, Father Time. You're so awesome. Please give the chat a thumbs up. That'll help a big time. So I'm just going to roll up and then I'm going to head out for a little bit. But I hope you're all having a really great day. And which one did you like more? I think there's a slight delay on StreamYard. I'm seeing that one. Both are good. I think I like the first one better. Agreed. High five. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just got a clip off that Instagram part. That was back in the day when you had to do that. I mean, that actually I think is since 2016 or 2017 maybe. But I like that one a lot. And that was a mistake when I was editing something. It messed up and blacked everything out. And I was like, I love it. We're keeping it. What a fancy mistake. So yeah, if you're toking with me, even on the replay, definitely drop in the comments. What are you toking on? Are you dabbing? Are you smoking? Are you drinking your coffee and your edibles? Oh, and that's something we will be talking about very soon. I have been trying a lot of new brands of edibles, and I actually have found some really great ones. One specifically is called Dialed In. Oh my God, the things I can talk about. We're going to be educating you guys because not everybody has access to some of these brands, including Ripple products, which I can't remember. Oh, it's Stillwater. Stillwater is their main brand. So I am in touch with some of these companies, and they have seen my post and they have been like ... You know what I mean? So there will be more. And then some of the old companies that I used to work with, like Tweedle Farms, I have been actually trying their flour. You can see from previous videos I did recently doing some product reviews. Their flour is just getting better and better when it comes to CBD. And literally, I used to smoke cigarettes. And and I'm just saying the truth, when I decided to quit, it worked so good using their flour that I can literally not stomach even trying a cigarette now. It literally changed me. So I can't promote them enough. They're an amazing company. So it's terpene strong CBD. So basically you get the profile of the actual bud because they use, sister plants. and it's not hemp, it's CBD products. So, but it is direct mail, and most of the country can receive that. So, I will do probably a whole video on StreamYard and show how to add. How do I add? Hold on, let me see something. How do I add other websites in here? Share screen? Okay. We'll do that another day. I'll get it set up. This is exciting. And slides. Now, what exactly is this? Google Slides. Ooh, your computer. So fantastic. I'm so happy with this. But anyway, guys, I'm going to light this up. Now we're just kind of hanging out. So please, if you're watching, say hello. Father Time, I appreciate you joining me in the my dear Hatter house. You're the best. I can't wait to hear if you got your house. Go check out her channel. Let me see if I can drop it in the chat, actually. I'm going to look for it real quick because you are the best and you deserve all the support you can get. Let's go back here. That's exciting. I can drop links. Jeez. All right. We have just sat here with the joint and not lit it. Not good. Not good. So, let me see. Hang on a second, guys. It's pulling up. You would think I was on Wi-Fi, I swear. Let me go to my history. Where the hell is it? There it is. I just want to say now. This is just shit. History. So it's just how it sounds. Let me grab her YouTube channel. Please go subscribe. Let her know I sent you. Because she's thebomb.com. And you deserve to know this amazing YouTuber. We are the OGs of the times. Hardcore, I hear you. Hear you, girl. You like the second one? Really? Hard choice. Yeah. The first one needs to be edited. My hair is not that long and it is pink. So we have some improvements, but the beginning of it, I could fuck with it. I don't know why I made those too. In the past, it just felt like necessity and I wasn't putting them in my video. So I'm like kind of made it easy now to start working on this stuff more consistently. I mean, even this picture, that's the background that you see me standing by the pool ladder to get into my bud. That was a joke. That was just to use it to train some tomatoes and stuff on. But anyway, this picture right here, I did by myself, camera by myself, had this complete vision that you see. And of course, that's kind of what I want to plan to start doing here, guys, is going over my content and telling you what the artistic value of it was. What was I trying to express? Because, as an artist, I don't really do that. I kind of put shit out and people are like, strange, interesting, hot, whatever. Ooh, when it comes to my cannabis side of stuff. But yeah, I mean, the only thing that's missing at this point is the mojo that I'm trying to get going. So if you guys have a channel, please let me know in the chat. I don't know if you do, Father Time. I don't think you do. Let me see. Does it let us see your channels? It says go to channel. Look at this stuff. Did YouTube bring that back? Let's see here. Because if you do have a channel, Mr. Father Time, I'd be happy to promote it. Let's see. Oh, you do? Well, would you like me to drop it in the chat? Please let me know. I see you're not a content creator. Let me know. Excuse. All right. Wowzers. So let me see here. Yeah, I don't like the delay on this shit. I'm going to say that. You don't make content. Okay, well, thank you for your support, though. I do genuinely appreciate it. So, you guys, make sure that you do follow me on Instagram, because that's where I'll promote some of my content I'll be putting out here, and Talk Based, and even on Rachel Raw Truth. I need to just update. First off, the main thing that happened recently was I got a big table. A really big table, and it has wheels. So my ass can actually fucking move my desk around and make my YouTube a lot more efficient. I have 2 laptops, 2 tablets in front of me, 2 monitor screens, 3 ring lights, a good microphone. Everything's here. I might as well do it. That's how I feel. Might as well do it, But it's just been a process. So, I mean, as we go on, I'll get on tomorrow. Maybe, I'll probably only do 1 video a day, just so you guys know. But turn on your notifications if you're just watching, if you're finding me later. Make sure you say hello. You can lurk too, but man, it's more fun to have a nice conversation. So, but anyway, if you look down below, I will add to this and put some other things that I mentioned earlier in the video, but I'm going to head out. I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you're at, and do stay tuned for my next video. Obviously, it'll probably be tomorrow, but yeah, subscribe to Rachel Raw Truth channel and the Mary and Joe channel. Those are already in my about section. Pretty sure you can find it, or in the link tree that's in the chat. And I'm going to leave the chat up. I don't even know how you undo it. Manage moderators. Oh, where are you, Hatter? They were doing it. Let's do it. How do I make you a moderator? Bitch, you deserve it. Where are you? There you are. Hold on. Stop it. Let me get it. It's jumping. It's jumping. Okay, here we go. Make moderator, I think. Oh, it's got to work. Hold on. I'm going to make you a moderator before I leave. Is that it? What in the fuck? Well, that one opened up. That's not what I was trying to do. Hang on. There we go. Put user. No, add moderator. There you go. You deserve it, woman. Anyway, you can beat the shit out of people. I can't wait. If you ever wanted to. But yeah, have a great day, guys. Definitely check out my next video when I do. I'll probably start putting these in a playlist. Make it easy. Token talks. Hello. How you doing? That kind of stuff. Have a great day. I'll talk to you all soon.